Most people don't realize that they make major mistakes when viewing homes and, can actually cost them the entire transaction. This is Jason Valentine with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty, and I want to talk to you about etiquette and how to act when viewing homes. And why this matters? Well, buying and selling a home is extremely emotional, but behavior during showings can really kill a transaction. It kills deals, it creates tension, and it can cost opportunities. So some common mistakes that we see buyers make, well, opening cabinets and closets aggressively. Nothing is more disappointing than if you're a seller, you come home and your door has been pulled off of the hinges because a buyer was being aggressive while they were opening it. Imagine how that's going to transpire in the negotiation process. Criticizing a home out loud. Sometimes guys just, oh my God, that's disgusting. I can't believe that, whatever the case may be. If that's within earshot of your seller or somehow that gets back to the seller, what kind of negotiation position do you have? Bringing extra people without notice. This is a big one. Always let the real estate agent know who's coming to the showing. Don't show up with 9 people because everybody wants to see the house you may or may not buy. You need to remember you're a guest in somebody's house. And if you're going to be walking through it with 9 people, you should at least have the permission from the seller to do so. And not respecting the property, that's just generally, as you're going through and you're pulling on things and tugging on things or moving things or making negative comments in the property, it just really shows bad etiquette. And one of the things you want to remember is if you were allowing somebody into your house to visit, to look at your property, and they were doing those types of things, how would you react? Now, you never know who's listening. Neighbors, cameras, and even sellers may be nearby, so you want to conduct yourself appropriately. So what you can do is be respectful. You can ask questions through your agent and treat a home like it's already yours, but at very least just be respectful to it. Now let's flip the script and let's talk about sellers for a second, right? Sellers make mistakes too, and one of the biggest thing that I see sellers make a mistake on all the time is staying in the house during showings. You got to understand, a buyer wants to be able to have access to the house to see how their family may be using it, and when a seller's there, it always creates a little bit of an uncomfortable environment and doesn't really give them the ability to explore the way they want to. Following buyers around. I see this all the time when you show up with your buyer and the seller's there and they literally follow you from room to room trying to explain things about the house and such like that. Recording conversations can always be a big mistake. This includes even if you have your Ring doorbell cam or some sort of cameras on the inside. And here's a big mistake a lot of sellers make: not preparing the home for showings. People walk in, the beds are unmade, their dirty chonies are on the floor, the laundry's all piled up. That always detracts a lot from the ability for the buyers to envision themselves living in the house. So here's a couple things as a seller that you can do. You can leave the property. You can create a clean, neutral environment for your buyers to come in and explore the house. And you can let the buyer experience the home freely so they can actually envision what it's like to live there. The bottom line for both buyers and sellers is this: respect creates opportunity. Discomfort kills deals. If you want to understand how to position yourself the right way, whether buying or selling, you can schedule a consultation with me. There's a link in the comments to be able to do so. We can link up at the office and I can help you navigate this real estate market with the proper etiquette so that way you and your family aren't missing out on opportunities. This is Jason Valentine with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty. You can give me a call at 505-863-4363 or on my cell phone, 575-496-1068. Proper etiquette and respect goes a long way when dealing with negotiations.